They ask me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
We got episode 313 of Coach Class Pod. Continue like, rating, and subscribing.
Please,
I got it right this week.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all thus far, man. It's been a great night. We just had the boxing break separate from that. So, again, shout out to Tank, man.
Yeah, man.
Representing Baltimore correctly.
Doing it for the city.
Technically now,
Double left.
it's it's Father's Day.
Yeah, man.
Technically,
Salute to the pops.
And the barber
my
told me
guys.
to call you Frank. So, Frank, happy Father's Day, bro.
Happy Father's Day,
yo.
man.
My guy,
And happy
bro.
Father's Day to all the fathers out there, man.
Salute to all the fathers
man.
out
Yeah.
there taking care of your kids, doing the things that's hard, but you make it look easy. Even when you show maybe some frustration, you're still there. yo.
Yeah, very honorable.
Teaching lessons, making sure the kids grow up, man. Like, it's so important, man. And I just want to give a shout. I'm gonna give a shout out to my pops and a happy Father's Day because I almost choked him for half. I don't know why. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I saw him today briefly. I told him stopping by again tomorrow. Though you feel me? Stopping by again tomorrow. We took my brother out for breakfast this morning because it's his first Father's Day.
Oh,
So
yeah, happy Father's Day
salute
to your
my
brother,
brother,
too,
man.
man.
Salute to him, man.
Salute
The
to him.
homie.
Salute to him. It
Happy
was-
first Father's Day, man.
I could tell his energy and everything is the first child, man. You could tell you could see it on him, yo.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
could see
that's
it on
hard.
him. So
Congrats, man.
he was very appreciative this morning. It was a sibling affair. So it was the siblings. We just went out and had a good time and laughed. And my dad sent him right to work to painting something on the house when he.
I like it, yo.
So it was great, man.
Still got pull rank, man.
Yeah, man.
It's Pop Dukes. That's Pop Dukes.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah. Y'all pivotal pieces, man.
Yeah, man.
Greatly
Salute to our pops
appreciated.
too, man.
Yeah, shout out Dad, man.
The
Y'all already
greatest
know,
man out here.
That's
My
my guy.
name's I'm his namesake. How do you say
Yeah,
that?
you're the
man?
junior,
Yeah.
Richard Minor
man.
Jr.
Salute to that
Shout
guy.
out to the senior,
Golly, man, gave the whole government out there on the
Oh,
YouTubian streets.
Oh, my
nah,
bad.
my shit out there.
Nah,
I was like,
I ain't doing nothing nefarious. It don't matter.
Yo, we not ducking the feds, yo.
Yeah, I don't have anything pending.
I'm playing, man. People always get skeptical of stuff like that, but no,
No,
we
it
can
makes
keep
sense.
going.
It makes sense.
Definitely.
Everything is out there. At this
Salute
Yeah.
pops, man.
Yeah,
We'll see you tomorrow,
absolutely,
though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, shout out Dad, man. We'll see you, man.
And we all know our pops is gonna be looking forward to seeing us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why I come by. Sometimes they just want to just sit there and talk about nothing.
Yeah.
I like getting the random messages, just
Yeah,
checking
yeah.
in. I ain't heard from you in a
Yeah, that's how
while.
it be.
It'd be like 2 days that I ain't heard from
Yeah.
you, but that's important. I
That's
respect
important,
it.
man.
You don't see how
And
important
I'm
it
about
is
to-
until you
I'm
start
about
paying
to tell
attention
on my
more.
dad real quick, yo. He was like, when I was like, oh, I'm about to get out of here because I wasn't even planning to stop by, but my brother said he was going over there to do whatever. Because my mom and him had asked or whatever, so I stopped by, surprised him real quick, and I was like, I'm not gonna stay long because I got to move and shake a little bit today. And he was like, "Oh, you about to leave?"
Yeah.
It's a check-in, you know.
I was like, "I'll be back tomorrow,
So
dog."
you
Yeah, I'm
leaving
just
now?
like, say what's up.
Already?
That's
Go up
how,
there
'cause
for a
they're
minute,
not
yo.
allowed to be
Slid
overly
by.
emotional, so that's how they. That's hard, man.
Salute that.
Shout out
Yeah.
pops, man.
Definitely, like you said, salute to all the pops out there doing
Yeah,
their duties, doing the correct duties out here.
Absolutely, man. I want to. I want to roll into something that I was dying laughing. So you know how we was talking about Terrence Howard, like kind of like here and there over the last several weeks, especially since he's been having like interviews in the Joe Rogan joint. We've just been lightly touching, and we was joking about him being the next Iron Man.
Yeah.
Which we never know. That actually could. We never know. Like happening.
Yeah.
But so you know how he was talking about like physics and things like that, and what's not and what's real, and challenging the laws of physics, right? Some of his interviews. So apparently he like spoke to Neil deGrasse Tyson before in the past, Joe. So apparently he gave Neil deGrasse a little bit of smoke on Joe Rogan and said he was basically essentially like demeaning him and trying to put him down. Neil deGrasse Tyson, man, he ended up posting like a response to it. He gave like the most respectful, analytical response back I've ever seen. It was like a clap back, but what he said was, he said people don't even know. Like we were actually pretty cordial, and I would say, kind of friendly. He said we used to, hang out a little bit in his talk about stuff. He said because he respected he said he respects anybody who's like just questioning and trying to learn and trying to bounce back ideas, right? So he said, what people don't know is he gave me like a 36. I think Terrence might have mentioned he said gave him a 36-page like thing talking about like a bunch of stuff and refuting things and giving people that he's looked up to and stuff like that, whatever. So Neil deGrasse Tyson was like, what you don't know is I gave him a peer review on this 8 years ago with notes. And he said, I'll go through it right now. Like,
damn.
So he went through, it was like a 17-minute video. He didn't go through every last thing, but he was like, my notes are right here. And he was breaking it down and he was telling him like, basically, he said, you can be in a pocket where you know a little bit, but you don't know enough, but you know just enough to question stuff, but you don't know enough to not know that you're wrong. Like,
that's where a lion's share of people sit.
he gave like whatever the correct
especially
like
now.
term
Especially
is
online.
for it.
Like, that's when you
now.
see that. Those staunch
now.
people and whatever they believe in. Like, a lot of people sit in that category. That's very interesting.
Yeah,
I gotta
it's
look
like-
that up. I gotta see
he
that video.
gave the. I'll probably just send the
That's
video so you can look at it
hysterical.
real quick.
I wanna see
It
it.
was really good breakdown though. Like I enjoy. You know, Neil deGrasse is like he's entertaining while doing the science stuff, but it
Yeah.
was like he
I
wasn't
like
overly
Neil.
emotional. He didn't try to, you know, because Terrence was kind of trying to dig at him a little bit. He was like,
Yeah.
no. He said, I broke it down how you would break it down with a peer review, and it was like people was talking real, and they was like, yo, he didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Like
The
he
peer
actually
review
went out
is
of his way to give
definitely
a peer
totally
review for a
selective.
36-page joint. He spent time.
It's in the title, peer. Like,
Yeah.
he's looking at you as some kind of peer
Yeah.
review. So that's looking at in some level of whatever he sent to him, it being an
Yeah.
expert review. This is
Yeah.
somebody that's expertly reviewing this. And it had notes, you said.
Had
So
notes, dog.
If it's got notes, you got to just take that. The lumps.
The whole time though, I know Terrence Howard was seething, yo.
Yeah. You know it.
He was.
He wrote that up in
I
one
need
day.
Terrence Howard to make a review, yo. He's too funny.
Terrence Howard was off the bath salts and just wrote that in one day, bro.
Allegedly.
He Tony Stark, bro. He might really be proving everybody wrong.
Yo, if he did,
I don't want to say it. 'Cause
But
I
Terrence
don't know
Howard-
enough myself to just keep disproving things. But listen, Neil deGrasse Tyson came out and said some things, so you might want to listen to what he was saying.
Yeah, definitely. Yo,
funniest-
just learned, yo.
Nigga, Terrence Howard, we just believe in whatever you say because
Yo took a class.
he just ripping off big words
how can 1 plus 1
consecutively, yo.
equals 2?
If you're
you
if you're starting at 0, explain it to me.
He said, "How can you multiply?" I heard him. Well, how can you multiply something if you don't? If it's only 1, but you don't have enough? I was like, yeah, it's Terrence Howard. Salute though, because Neil was saying, I like people who question this stuff and then actually think about it. Because you tell Terrence thought about it. He
Yeah.
just, he put
That's
the
dope.
fundamentals.
I
But
gotta
yeah,
watch that.
Terrence, give him a response, man. Let's have a healthy back and forth, man. I'm tuning in. I'm a nerd with stuff like that.
Terrence never gonna respond to him though. He don't like challenges. You could tell.
Terrence
He
should
feels
respond
like
back, yo.
He knows he's right. I don't want to hear anything.
Terrence
he
should
don't
rock a
gotta say.
lab coat too, and with the doctor
With another wig on,
With that
yo.
wig
with
on.
the wig and break it down, yo.
Fire.
Yeah, man. Salute to T. Howard, man. Great actor.
Oh yeah, excellent actor.
Yeah. So one of the things this week, well, that was a big story that I was like, all right, y'all stretching it. Because I was like, I understand either way you go with it, but like Caitlin Clark didn't make Team USA. And you had people talking about it for like a week straight. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, this is not that
Yeah.
big of a story, yo. Like, I understand one day, like, it's sports, you're going to talk about it. It was, not making Team USA is a thing, but I was just like, yeah, people saying she absolutely had to make it because of marketing and all of this. And then you had people like, she should have no business. I was like, yo, if she would have made it, cool. Like, I wouldn't have had no big issues with it, but she didn't deserve to she didn't have to make it because of marketing, because technically, like, dog, she wasn't going to play like that.
No.
Yeah.
Should have been sitting on the bench.
Yeah, she would have been sitting on the bench. Like, it really wasn't going to help like that. Like, people be trying to claim. And it also, like, they were going to have to answer, instead of just beating teams and answering those questions, they're going to have the Olympics where they answering questions about Caitlin Clark. Like, and it's just like,
yeah,
yo.
that's true.
Wildly
her-
unnecessary.
And it's
Just let her
probably,
get her 4 years
yeah,
in, bro.
it's a little bit much on her as well. It's
Yeah.
like, dang, man.
Let her become a pro, bro.
Yeah.
She
Even
just got
with
out
the-
of college
with
this
the,
year.
with the recent things that's
No, I'm going to
been
get to that.
going
I'm going to
on.
get to that in a
She
second.
just got out of college this year.
Yeah.
There's no reason for her to do
Yeah.
that.
And I think the best thing, this is what people aren't looking at. The best thing is, man, we keep talking about how she came straight off of the
Literally,
college court.
the
and
championship.
It went straight to the WNBA and was
Number
hooping
one pick.
in like a week.
And she
Like,
getting quote unquote gunned for every game, like
Yeah.
everybody said. She's the number one pick. So it is what it is.
The thing that people aren't looking for, if you're really a fan of hers, is like, yo, she's going to get a break. All of these rookies, is a good year for them because, the Olympics is during the WNBA season, so they're going to actually get a break. Some of them will get time to recoup and to relax and just work on their game and stuff like that and kind of, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm pretty sure they still will be able to work with the team and stuff like that. This is good for her. And they said they front-loaded the schedule. We always talk about a lot of hard games, and they had they played a lot of games in a short period. It's like, yo, they're going to have an easier schedule on the back end. It's probably going to look even better for her to shake off. So it's like, yo, she young, she should make 8 straight Olympics. You know how they be playing mad long.
Yeah. Diana Taurasi still
Diana
playing
Taurasi
right
still
now.
on the team.
She's on the squad, 40-something.
She was one of her number one haters. She said,
Absolutely. I hate
with
the way
accuracy,
that you walk,
though,
the way that you talk. She was going in. Diana Taurasi does not like
she was mad happy
Caitlyn,
when she saw her. They gave her the Isaiah
That's probably
Thomas
why they didn't
treatment.
give it to her.
They gave her the Isaiah Thomas treatment. Yeah, they was
Allegedly.
like, we don't want on.
Yeah, we don't want that.
We ain't trying to deal with all this extra nonsense. We trying to go out there and hoop. Everybody keeps talking about how they won the last 7 or whatever, something like that, whatever it is in a row. But I think with Shanae Bumake had broke down everybody just talking about, it's automatic. What difference would it make? She was like, well, people, you can tell people don't really be watching, the people that don't be watching, because he was like, they're getting closer and closer, even though we're winning. Women are winning, the USA women are winning. She was like, the last joint, they had to win, the last 2 joints, they had to win, a buzzer beater or a close game. It was getting closer and closer. It's like, yo, we need experience on the team and people that been with the program.
The world
and all
is
that
getting
type
better.
Yeah, it's getting
That's
better.
the same thing with the
The
men.
NBA, it's already hit the NBA.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
2004, whatever that was, 2008 or something like that. When did we come in third? Was that 8? I think that might have been 4.
That was
That's
04.
4.
Yeah, Stephon Marbury.
I mean, so that's one of them things, bro. The world is catching
Top
up.
players in the league right now are from another country.
Yeah.
Come on, man. So, we understand how that go. But also what has me dying is Mike was kind of leading into this a little bit. We could talk about it.
The legend herself.
Dejanay Carrington. I tell folks before the season even started, she been on her.
Yeah, she was on her case,
and
bro.
off the court, yo.
She was on her case, bro.
Straps.
Caitlin Clark, man. She having nightmares. She shot an
don't
air
like
ball.
Caitlin,
She was so stressed about
I
her
like Caitlin
the last
either.
time they played them.
You
yo.
saw her, I think it
She
was
shot an air ball from
yesterday in the
3
press
feet away,
conference.
yo.
Yesterday in
She
the
was
press
frustrated.
conference before her game, yo, she looked like, yo, she hasn't been sleeping, yo.
Stressful, yo.
I'm like, damn,
She
Caitlin.
drink every game.
I get
She the number
where
one
the
pick,
players
bro.
are coming from, but also it's like, damn, that's a heavy
Yo,
burden
listen.
to carry. But
Hey,
Peter Parker's
It's not-
uncle said
Yes,
it, yo.
yo.
Uncle Ben said this shit,
Uncle
son.
Ben. It's one of the greatest lines in
Great
cinema, yo.
power comes great responsibility.
yeah,
Exactly,
You
yo.
better get out here and get ready for it, yo. We gonna be on you for the
Bags
rest
on
of
You
your
gonna reap the
career.
benefits. You got to be prepared for
Yeah.
all of it. Whether it's fair or not, that's just how. We seen LeBron leave straight off a high school floor, go to the NBA and have to answer all types of
The
questions.
chosen
Yeah.
one. They was
Yeah.
going in, man.
It
My
was
man
going
was the chosen one.
yeah.
Chosen one. It was wild.
stepped up
Great
to the
marketing,
plate.
but
For
it
the
was
first
wild
10
marketing
years
at
of
the
his
same
career, he
time.
had to talk about how he made it out the struggle, yo. He been in every championship, yo, the last 8 years.
My
yo.
guy. First
God
of all,
damn.
he got 80 million straight out the gate.
Out
yo.
the gate from Nike, yo.
He ain't
Nike
struggled.
slapped him.
First of
He was
all,
good.
we seen
He was
LeBron
missing
with
no
the two
meals.
with the two-way pages and his nice suits and the Hummers. When he was 16.
Yeah,
the struggle been over for a long time for LeBron James, yo. A long time, yo. Stop, yo. He had the original side deal NILs, yo. He was good, yo. He was Gucci, yo.
Got
Let's
moms
take it
that
easy.
Hummer, like you said, the H2.
Yeah, but back on
Thick
that,
boy.
Carrington, it felt like they played her every other day, yo.
Yeah.
And she stripping Caitlyn, getting buckets on her, turning up.
That's her favorite match.
Yeah, that's her favorite. She looked forward to it. That's stepping up to the plate, though.
She loves
And
it.
eventually, Caitlyn, I'm assuming, gonna get better. And it's gonna be tougher. But
Absolutely.
Dejanay's getting better too. Like I said, I've been watching her for several years now because she went from just straight off the bench into she becoming a really good player. But anyway, she also mentioned because people were Caitlyn. Every time I would hear her do an interview, she would kind of just. I don't think she was trying to. Well, I can't speak for her, but I don't want to be sinister necessarily about it, but she would just, I just want to hoop, not talk about anything. But it was it's a lot of stuff being said and you being used as it, and that's what comes with the responsibility. If you're going to reap all the benefits, you're going to have to answer for some of these things. You don't got to,
And that excuse would work if there weren't other ones that were coming out and saying things against the stuff that's said online. Paige Buckner, Van Liff. There's been multiple different of them. I'm not going to again say the name, but you know what I'm saying. They came out and said things like, "Yo, I know that my peers or my teammates get treated differently than I get treated. It's unfair. Anybody doing it, it's racist." That's all they need you to say.
Yeah.
It's not anything where you have to say anything profound. Just call it out.
Yeah, nobody's asking.
That's it.
It's just saying, yo, what, because they was using all types of, I don't even want to use them, but just different things that her name was being used for, different groups and different type of people were using her, and they're not fans. Some of them were trying to disguise themselves as fans, but they using her literally using her as a platform.
Exactly.
And it's like, all you have to do is go out there and say, that stuff isn't cool, and I just want to hoop, and it's not right that this and this and that, and move forward.
Exactly.
So, because it starts looking weird when you like, hey, I don't know,
When
I
you
don't
say
pay no
you
attention
don't
to
see
it.
it. Like,
It's
that's a
no.
lie. That's an absolute lie.
When you're whether, like we said, whether it's fair or not, when you get all of you taking in the money, you taking in the deals, you're doing it come with the job. You gotta give a response and move on. Because the longer you don't give a response about anything, you just keep building up. And salute to Dejanay Carrington. She said, "Hey man, you gotta say something. You using privilege, right? Like, we're not telling you what to say. We're just saying you can't just keep saying acting like this stuff isn't happening.
Yeah.
Just say something. Like we said, I don't have a strong disdain. She's fun to watch. Let her hoop. Some of y'all get off. Y'all don't really even care about the sport like that. Y'all just care about her. That's why I was like, she's gonna do this for the league. No, it's like you only care about her. Like the league has to grow as a whole. So just it'll start to simmer down just a dash. Yo. This year is a crazy year.
Yeah.
It'll start to fall.
It's her
back
first
around.
year.
Yeah.
She come out there scoring
She came
60
out-
points next year. It'd be a different story. We won't be saying that no more.
Yeah.
So she need to just find her footing.
So salute to that, because she came out and she responded, and it's like, all right, we moving on.
Yeah. And shout out to y'all girl, the menace, Asia Wilson, yo.
Asia Wilson.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
The Aces
I just keep
numbers,
saying
yo.
wild
The Aces
stats
are definitely
popping up, 'cause
struggling,
this is my
but she
first
doing
time
her
Yeah,
thing.
they
watching.
about 500 now. She was while the fight was happening. I think
They played
was
New
it from
York.
last night or tonight.
They played them today.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, it was earlier today. She was shedding tears because you could tell, man, she really cared. She was just like, yo, I'm trying to be the best for my team and this and this and that, and I'm trying to basically trying to go out there and perform and win. And she wasn't like passing blame on. She just was. She's a winner.
Frustrated.
She's a winner.
frustrated.
She's a definition of a winner.
Trying to win a
She's won
championship
it
every year. You could tell.
She was winning in high school at the highest, just the best. She was winning in college, the best. Took that South Carolina is South Carolina because of her for the most, Don and her, but and
She got a
she's
statue.
been winning in the WNBA.
She got a goddamn statue in South Carolina.
That's crazy.
And they
Like,
struggling
she's
right
different.
now, so she's trying to deal with it. And it's not like she's a front runner. From what I saw, type of talk. It was just more like, I just want to figure it out because I'm such a winner. So she going through her journey, which is, I think some adversity is good, especially at this point in the season. Everybody might come back from the break a little bit differently and stuff like that. But she is balling. The only reason they even have the record they have is because, man, 35 and 15,
Easy.
29 and 14, 4 blocks. She's going ballistic.
What was it? 8 consecutive games of 25 plus or 10 or something?
10
like
maybe,
that?
something like
just
that,
broke
yeah.
a record. Yeah, this
She's
week.
been going ballistic.
Yeah.
She's
She's going wild.
She's going ballistic, man. So she's trying to put the team on her back right now. And I salute her, man, because she's the best player. And she gets some talk, but it should be even more talk because she's really good.
Absolutely.
Really, 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 and an exciting player to watch. She got the mid range. She'll hit a step out, hit a three. Inside game.
Defense.
She talk a little trash. She even got the little fashions down coming in. She the total package as far as it goes. So, salute to her. I always root for her because I just like her game and just like how I've always seen her approach a lot of the stuff outside of actually being on the court. So
Gotcha.
they'll get it back in line. One more thing on the WNBA and women's basketball, because I'm happy right now how all this is going. Angel Reese, man, right now she's looking like, which would be a fantastic rookie of the year.
Yeah, I think she already got 100 rebounds or something.
She's the first
yeah.
to 100 points, 100 rebounds, something like
Yeah.
that.
Aggressive. That's that Baltimore.
leading rookies in a lot of different things, man. She's been
She a
consistent
high
and she's been
energy
getting
player,
better.
yo. Yeah, she be out there with that electric energy, bro.
That's why I never understood the goofy mock drafts that had her like 7, and she actually went. It didn't make any sense to me. I don't understand. Like, it never made sense to me. And she's marketable. I just didn't get it, yo.
Yeah.
Showing now.
And she's showing out right now.
It's
I was like,
showing now.
she's been a winner.
Yeah.
Like, what
DC
else?
hurt. DC hurt. DC is definitely hurt.
DC
about it.
played themselves, yo. The Mystics played
Yeah,
themselves.
that was crazy, yo. You
It made no
was definitely
sense,
Right
yo.
about
Called that out perfectly. 'Cause
Made
that
no
was
sense.
silly.
No sense whatsoever.
They would have had everybody here, yo, because she played at Maryland before.
And
She
Edwards is
from
nice.
Baltimore,
I don't want to
yo.
make it sound, but it's bigger than that. It's like she's still better than Edwards right now. Edwards is playing very well, but also it's like the marketing and business aspect. You gotta take her. It's a no-brainer to me.
Yeah.
And she shouldn't have fell that far in the draft. My personal opinion.
Yeah, I
But
could've
yeah,
seen her
she's
top
balling
5
out
for sure.
Yeah. She had like
Top
20
5.
and 10 the other night.
She getting her footing. This is the
up.
stuff we talking about. Hers is just coming a little bit faster because of the size difference. But as long as she stay with the confidence and they can keep some kind of team around her, she gonna be a problem
You know she confident.
for years to come.
And you know, her twin tower over there, she's getting a little bit better too.
Oh yeah,
Blocking
yeah.
shots,
Camila
yo.
Cardoso.
Yeah, man. Like they putting something together, man. Like they just need to hire like another player or two and just, you know, some growth and
Good
stuff.
guard, I think, will help them out.
The
maybe.
extra guard, probably extra guard.
Yeah, that would definitely help.
Yeah,
That's
definitely an
probably about
extra
it.
guard.
That's
And
probably about all we
growth.
need.
And honestly, growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, they looking excited.
Everybody else they got on the squad is straight, I think.
You know, definitely salute to her hometown. We're happy for her. And
Yeah,
and she
for sure,
answers.
man.
She answers the questions and does the job that comes with it. And she even says, "If I'm gonna be the villain, it is what it is." You know, because she understands the marketing and stuff
Yeah.
like that. She
Yep.
real smart about it. Listen, man, she been getting to it for a while now, yo. She was person we was hearing about a lot of them deals like early with the women's stuff and stuff like that. So she been on her game. So just definitely salute to her. And if she win that Rookie of the Year, we're gonna talk about it again.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm staying confident.
We're gonna be
she
watching.
gonna win it. She gonna win it, yo. I'm standing
Yo,
confident.
that'd be
I
hard.
love to see it.
Standing
That'd be
confident,
hard.
That'd be
man.
great.
Oh, they're gonna throw a parade.
That'd be
The
good. to
Angel
see.
Reese parade.
Yeah, the last thing I want to mention is off of that though. They had Pharrell, yo. Pharrell cold, yo. He dissed
Pharrell?
Drake in like a song that is on like Despicable Me, yo. Y'all haven't heard it, yo?
Nah,
It's mad funny, yo.
he did.
I forgot all the bars, but what's the name? Yeah, it was like a
Yo,
good little
that's funny as
minute
hell.
like segment of it, and it's in the John T tunes that they have
Yeah,
on
for
there.
him, I inherit the beat.
Yo, Cooking a Man and Despicable Me is wild,
Listen,
yo.
man.
Nah, Pharrell really a musical genius.
Yeah, he ain't like
That's
them
hard,
bars,
though.
yo.
I'm having a bad day. The Despicable Me joints is tough, though.
It's-
The little tune.
Listen, you haven't heard it, but you know exactly what it's going to
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
can hear it in your head right now, yo.
Ding, 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 ding. You know how they
That
get
joint
there.
fly, yo. He's basically, it sounded like it was talking about like when you're about to get at the, you just got to hear it, yo. It's mad funny, yo. And I'm just like, yo, Pharrell doing the Lego
yo,
biopic, yo.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's
hard.
mad cold. And they
That's
got
cool.
Kendrick in it too, yo.
That's
very
gonna be
cool.
hard.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
very
Oh, it's
cool.
going to, yeah, people, I'm going to see that. for
That's
sure.
going to be tough.
Definitely gonna go see that show. Salute to Pharrell, man. Like a legend, putting it in for so long. Hopefully, him and his, you know, partner, whatever the rumors was, they figure all of that out. We don't want to see
Listen,
no
man, my
nonsense.
boy is
man.
mad.
They giving us so many.
My boy is
classics,
mad
yo.
over the Chad. What's his
Yeah.
name?
Yeah,
Respect
Chad
to him.
Hugo,
I don't want him
yeah.
to sue me, so I don't know.
Hugo, yeah.
to
Legendary
him.
as well, yo.
Yes,
You know?
sir.
Ultra legendary.
'Cause he not as
That
much
Nerd
in the
album,
face,
That
yeah.
first one was
Listen,
cool.
man, they're a good duo. So
duo.
hopefully, well, they were a good squad, I
Squad,
should say,
yeah,
because it was more than just two of them.
Yeah, but then the Neptunes was
See, I'm getting them mixed up.
Nerd, Neptunes, all that. You know, they
Alright,
was doing a
see,
lot. Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
chill.
yeah,
I'm
So
getting
they
all
went
mixed
down.
up now.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good, man. Another great night. Baltimore is doing phenomenal.
Oh yeah, we
fellas.
up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and we always gotta say rest in peace to Big Reese,
Rest
man.
in peace.